Hello, and welcome back. It's been a minute, but I think we're starting to get into the swing of things over here. Um, but yeah, we have a reading for today. So on the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. And once I saw it, as I was getting ready to set up and record, I kept hearing something about a gift of time, a gift of purpose, a gift of gentleness. I'm also hearing a gift of belonging. That was the sun that came out as I said that. A gift of relaxation as well. Hearing pullback. Okay, as we are going into the winter months, especially, winter is a time for rest. It's a time for pause, especially this time of year is a time for reflection as well. So please take that into account as you are going about things within the next couple months. Okay. Keep in mind that there is a time to rest and there is a time to move forward. Okay. And if you are feeling the need to pull back, or if you're feeling called to pull back, do so. We have the Two of Cups here, and I'm hearing divinely guided, divinely protected, divine union and divine, in partnership and in tandem with the divine as well. Ten of Cups. Okay. The messages are coming through different than they usually do, but when I picked this up, I heard the root of happiness is, in those restful periods, those times to come back to yourself. And I'm hearing remembering who you are, and remembering who you want to become. Not getting sucked in and bogged down with I want to say the minutia and the minute details of day to day, or especially during the holidays, even also rushing around from one thing to another. You're being asked to kind of let go here. Yeah, we have the Devil and the King of Cups. It's in the surrender, and not forcing yourself into these things or into a busy schedule. I'm seeing someone picking something apart. So picking apart or picking aside time for you to actually sit and rest, receive. I'm also hearing recover as well. This year has not been easy for many of you. Many people within this collective have been pushed and shoved into new places, new seasons, and new areas of their life, which will ultimately, with the Sun, which will ultimately work out for the best, right? But yeah, this time is a gift, and the restful period is a gift, and it is something that you have to go through, because I'm seeing some of you are getting really frustrated in the rest, but it's something that you have to go through, and it's the decision to keep coming back to yourself and keep taking that time to rest, that is going to open up the doors for you. Because whenever like this bigger manifestation comes in, you're going to be, many of you, in a position where you get to rest more, or your rest is going to look different. You're not going to have to work so hard, and like things are going to come a lot easier to you. Okay, we have, oh my gosh, we have 3 of the 4 kings here. We have the King of Swords, the 3 of Swords, then the King of Wands, and the, oh, I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. So 2 of the 4. Sorry. Don't overthink this. Yep. Okay. The King of Cups is out here, though. And when I saw this earlier, I said, go with the flow. Don't overthink the flow. Sorry, I should have closed those curtains. Don't overthink the flow. Don't overthink this change and this season of your life where you are allowed to rest. I'm getting very much like waiting for the other shoe to drop kind of vibes. That's not at all what is supposed to be happening here. With the King of Swords, I'm hearing like you know your truth. You know what you've been calling in. You know what you've been asking for. And even though things might not look like it right now, we have the Page of Cups crossed with the Ace of Wands. Your intuition is telling you that something different is coming, something new is coming, and that you're on the way to something bigger, better, more abundant, etc. With the Page of Cups crossed, I'm also hearing like blocked intuition and second guessing, because you're being led somewhere new, and you have been like this whole year, the past couple years, you've been working your way down this path towards something, again, 6 of Pentacles, better, more abundant, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here, like more abundant, King of Wands, happier, more fulfilling. You're working your way towards that. But many of you are second guessing it, second guessing what you've been calling in and whether or not it's actually going to happen, because I feel like your circumstances right now do not necessarily reflect where it is that you want to be. There's something about like the path to that is found in the restful periods, and in, because we saw the Lovers, which is also read as a decision as well. And that's how I tend to read them in readings, is the Lovers as a decision. But it's deciding to keep coming back to that rest and grounding yourself in that. Because once you, and this came across a couple months ago, but once you consistently decide that and you consistently choose that, that's going to lead you to the better, more abundant life. Because, okay, they're just saying like, keep pulling the cards. So we're just going to keep pulling the cards. And the time is coming for you to receive what it is that you are asking for. It's not going to happen overnight, but you need to get used to like being with yourself and to resting. Choosing your passions. My eyes are clearly closed, but I'm seeing the Ace of Wands in my brain. Pursuing those passions, even if it's not something that can necessarily like make you money, but choosing hobbies and pursuing those things, pursuing creativity, I'm hearing like opening your mind. So I'm also seeing like yoga. Honestly, for some of you, it's therapy. Like taking care of your emotional well-being is what's leading you down this path towards whatever this is that you are calling in. Like I'm hearing the hustle is great, but what you are seeking cannot be found simply by hustling. Four of Pentacles. You have to know when to pull back your energy. And when I looked at this card, I heard burnout. Four of Wands and Six of Wands sideways. Your victory, your happily ever after. And we also have the Six of Pentacles like sideways here too. I'm hearing like it is forthcoming. It is coming. I'm hearing this period of time is really important. Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, knowing when to work and knowing when to play. Many of you may actually be breaking cycles of people who have overworked themselves, people that have led themselves to burnout. I'm also hearing like people or cycles in which, you know, people in your family, your ancestors chose work and chose their jobs over their family, maybe because they had to, right? But that is still something that has been passed down through the bloodline, and that needs to be broken. Life is so much more than working. Yeah, there are other things that are frankly more enjoyable. Even if you enjoy what you do, if you enjoy what you work on, you're still being urged to create and pursue a life outside of that. Ten of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, this work that you have been doing, this inner work. I just heard the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of something better has been difficult. And at times the path forward has not seemed clear at all. Five of Wands and the Star crossed. Many of you are wondering, like, will it ever happen? Will it even be worth it? Or questioning, you know, what it is that you truly want. And I feel like for many people seeing this message, that the questioning what you really want has been happening for at least minimum 6 months, but definitely, like, for many of you, a couple years. Hearing some of you even the last decade. And I keep hearing like this very small voice saying, is it worth it? Like, is it worth it to do something new and to try something new? Am I safe in doing so? Will I be protected? Will I do it? Yeah, I feel like whatever this is comes with great risk. But I'm also hearing with great risk comes great reward. Okay, this will be the last one. Interesting. Six of Pentacles just keeps popping out. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. You will be taken care of. Financially, romantically. I'm hearing like this situation is blessed. It is divinely guided. It is divinely given. Eight of Wands reverse. Slow down. Eight of Wands means upright, means momentum. Okay, I'm seeing someone like walking through molasses. If it feels like you are just trudging along and not really able to get anywhere very quickly, that's kind of what is supposed to be happening right now. Things are meant to be moving a little slower right now, going into the holidays and into the new year. The situation's going to flip. It's going to be time to like get moving as we leave behind this season and go into the next. So for my hemisphere that I'm in, it's winter, but I know in others it is spring. So as we leave this season and go on to the next, no matter which hemisphere you're in, it's going to be time to speed it. Is that right? No, it's summer. Yes, sorry. You can tell I have baby brain. But yeah, as we leave this season and go into the next, that's when things are going to start. I'm hearing cooking. They're going to start cooking. Okay. Sorry, I was getting some messages as I was looking at these. Because we have the Empress, the Two of Cups. We also have Justice reversed. You're waiting for the scales to balance out. You're wondering how that's going to happen. I feel like many of you right now might be looking at all that you've lost and wondering, like, was it worth it? Or you're looking forward to the situation and looking at all of the things you could lose and asking, will it be worth it? With the Empress here, your intuition is telling you that it will be. Trust in your spirit team. Trust in the guidance that you are receiving and trust in yourself. The Empress is also reminding you to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Rest, recover. I'm hearing rejuvenate, recuperate. Use this time. I'm hearing journaling. Some of you might be interested in journaling. That might help you out a lot. Others of you, I'm seeing hobbies. So like take time to do those hobbies. Exercising, I'm also seeing. Again, I'm seeing yoga, meditation. I just heard divination as well. Spell work. But again, take time to do those things because that is, again, pouring into your own cup. The more you pursue those things, the more that you take time to, I'm hearing, engage in those activities consistently. And again, you can't do it. Life happens. Trust me, I understand. Life happens. But the more you consciously take time to engage in that, the faster this is going to come in, this gift. Okay. So I love you as always. It is so good to see you. And I will see you next time. Bye.